Hi there, it's Sean from the Wetsuit Centre, and one of our biggest questions we get asked is about sizing your wetsuits. So I'm going to break it down into three categories for you, and firstly we'll start with men's sizings. Always use the size guides that are on the wetsuits, but the key areas to look for, or the three key areas, are the waist measurement, your chest measurement and your height measurement. You get these three things right, you're going to pretty much be safe to get the right wetsuit. And we're looking in terms of sizing and what is and isn't a good fit. If it's the first wetsuit you've bought, a lot of people do say, especially men, that it feels very tight on the shoulders and that it does pull down. If we've got Matt here in a winter wetsuit, and this is pretty much a perfect fit. So in terms of how it looks and how it should feel, obviously it should be completely skin tight. There shouldn't be any places on the wetsuit where you're going to have holes or bulges, because if you do, if any water gets into the wetsuit, all that's going to happen is it's going to fill up and it's going to make you cold. Another key area on the wetsuit, let's just move you around, Matt, is just here where the kidneys are. Now the suit should fit as tight as possible into this area, because if your kidneys are warm or kept warm, it will pump warm blood around your body and it's going to keep your body warm. So the perfect type of fit for this is, well, this is pretty much perfect. You can't really grab any material and pull it away, because again, if any material can be pulled away, that's where the water's going to sit, in the arch of the back, and that's what will make you cold. So you could have the best wetsuit in the world, or the highest performing wetsuit in the world, and actually be cold in it due to that fit being wrong. And again, in terms of Matt's Matt's fitting here, it should be tight around the shoulders. Another thing that a lot of people complain about is neck fit. And again, here it should be tight against the neck, not so it's strangling in like that would be, but obviously that I can get a finger in there and just slightly pull it away, but it's going to be tight there. And again, the idea being, it's got to be comfortable, but also it's got to be tight enough that water doesn't fall through and go into the suit. Now when you've worn the suit a few times, what will happen is it will feel more comfortable and it almost moulds to your body shape and you get used to it. So it doesn't feel like the first time that you put the wetsuit on, it won't feel as it does for Matt now, being in an environment where he's got lights around him, etc. When you get into the water, all the material will feel a lot smoother and a lot more supple to what it is now. In terms of length, you can see it's right down to where his feet are, or his ankles at the bottom there, and that's just about perfect where you want it to be. And the same with the arms here, so extended out, it's come down right to his wrist point here. Obviously if you're going to wear gloves, the gloves are going to go underneath this material here, and obviously that's why they put some of this material in here. And the same with the feet. If you're going to wear boots, the boots will go underneath the material and not over the material. So in terms of a man's fit, as I said before, waist, chest and height. But again, if you've got any queries on fitting of your wetsuit, or if it is a first wetsuit, then again feel free to call us on the Wetsuit Centre number. Now in terms of women and fit for women, it's a lot easier, and it's simply in terms of your dress size. So if you are a size 8 for example, then just choose a size 8 wetsuit. Again, with women, the biggest point is around the neck. Especially if they haven't had a wetsuit before, a lot of the ladies say that it feels extremely uncomfortable. That will disappear, and does disappear after your first couple of surfs. And again, it should be like this on your shoulders. It should be tight, and it should be tight to the skin. Exactly the same, obviously, fit for women as it is for men. The only differences maybe is if you are extremely short or tall in height, then they will vary dress sizes for tall and short ladies. But again, if you're unsure of that, call us and we'll help you work that through. And in terms of kids, same again, use the chest, the waist and the height measurements on the size charts. They are the most vital and the most important. But again, if you've got any queries on that, you're more than free to give us a ring. But they're all, again, we convert a lot of the wetsuits into age sizes to try and make it easy. But obviously every age 10 isn't the same height or weight or chest size. So if you use those key measurements again, then it should be you'll get the right wetsuit for your girl or boy. I hope that's been useful. If not, you can always call us and we'll be more than happy to help with some advice on sizing for you. But that's me, Sean, from the Wetsuit Centre.